Zipbook, Accounting, or Wave. Let's see which one fits for us the best if we are starting with a small business and we want to take that to the next level. So in order to get started, I just use a free account softwares and free tools that I want to just figure out which one is the best. But at the end of the day, it's your own decision of which one is the best for you. So in order to get started with this quick comparison, I just started with the very first and important part of three of them, which is actually the pricing. Now, speaking about the pricing of the Zipbooks, what I just did is to went into the pricing, and what I wanted to do before I want to check it out the prices. I mean, we do have the free, the smart, the sophisticated, and the counted. But first of all, I want to figure out what did they have inside their own plan, so I can make a really strong comparison and I can be a little bit more transparent. So speaking about the most classic way, I think that I would be the one that's called the smarter. So here into the smarter, I do have scheduled recurring invoices with auto billing, which I think it's like a plus. We have automated reminders. We have save invoices line items. We can connect multiple bank accounts, which in my case, I think it's like a lifesaver. It's going to be saving me tons of time. Now, receiving account notification, it's not like the best tool that can help me, but still, it's something. And we have track timing, which I think is really awesome. And we can add up to 5 team members, which I think it's a little bit more, can be a little bit more customizable with the actual price that they have. But still, five team members for only one account, it's something. So now, I do exactly the same thing using the accounting. I want to look out for the plan that has like just a basic account. So we do have the free one, the premium, the elite, the ultimate. So just stick around with the premium one. As you can see, the cost of this one is twice than the pricing of the Zipbooks, but they do offer 10 different companies, 10 different users, 10 apps included, a ticket support, double entry, bank fees, expenses, role permission, and the client portal, and of course the same thing that were here before. Now, I think that I want to find more accessibility into the payment options, into the billing options, into the tracking times and all that. So I think that I can give this round to the Zipbooks, but not just before moving into Wave. Now Wave, they can offer us something a little bit more interesting. They are not going to be charging us a lot for invoicing, for accounting, or even for banking. All of these features are totally for free, but there are a few things that we need to pay out if you want to use that, let's say for example every month. For example, if I do want to look out for payments every month, they're going to be charging us the 2.9% plus 60 cents per transaction, and of course the 3.4 of the per transaction and the bank payments going to be appearing into this upper side. Lastly, if I want to stay around with the payroll and I want to actually start working with the payroll, I'm going to be charging $40 per month, which I think it's really awesome that they're not going to be charging for an invoicing, the accounting, and the banking. This is totally for free. But all of these new features, yes, they are only monthly, but if you are not going to be willing to work with them, I mean, we don't have to just spend any of that because we are just getting started with very free tools. So I think that I might give this round to the actual Wave in here, and I can start by talking about the second subject. This is the part where you actually want to find out what you are specifically looking with your business and where you are standing. So we understand that we are a small business and we're just getting started maybe, but there are like a few people who are a little bit more with 2 or 3 steps on the stairs than us. So that's the reason why you might want to get started with Wave. Or maybe if you're looking for a little bit something a little bit more professional, you can go into accounting. Or let's say that you don't have enough money to afford that, but still you want to grow a little bit more, so I can just opt to Zipbooks. So if you go into the features of all of these applications, for example, speaking about the features of the billing, I can see that the billing of the Zipbooks is actually really easy to use. We have invoices, transaction reports, different options for making payments, and they have a walkthrough, which I think is a really lifesaver just in case you have any questions out there. And speaking about the accounting, looking at the same thing of the application, if I go into the expenses, for example, here it's going to be appearing like a few features of where I can get started, and the actual dashboard and how it's going to be looking. Of course, it's looking a little bit more easier than the last one that we just saw into Zipbooks. But if I do exactly the same thing into the web options, speaking about faster payments, I mean, get paid as fast as 1-2 business days. It's really a strong tool. Give customers what they do want. Speaking about that, just receiving an email of a specific invoice, and the invoice and payments automatically flow into the accounting records, so we will never lose track of payments again. So if you see these 3 elements inside both of them and the price is a little bit low, I think that's going to be more than easy to figure out which one fits for you the best. So lastly, guys, what you want to do is to have the comparison of the trial version. Now into the trial version, if I hit into sign up of the Zipbooks, I have a starter plan where I can send unlimited invoices, I can manage unlimited vendors and customers, I can accept digital payments only by Square or payment, I can have a basic report, and I can only connect to one bank account. If I want to get started with the actually accountant, I want to see what they have offered to me. So I only have one access to one company, to one user, one accountant, 4 apps included, which are of course limited. We have a community support, we have invoices, bills, customer, vendors, and multiple currencies. So I can get started into accounting.com. Whether you want to choose the cloud or the on-premise, so we can start the accountant into our own server, and we don't have to make our customers, our loyal people, let's say download out and install everything. We have everything already into our computer. And lastly, we have the actual Waived. Now, as I just told you, Waived offer the invoicing, accounting, and banking totally for free. So I believe that this don't have different plans. What they do have are, let's say, like additional stuff that if you do want to have in your account, into your company, you need to pay the additional price. So not everyone have advisors. Not everyone needs advisors. Not everybody want some self-services states. But let's say like a few of us need some payroll, pay staff, so they can be helping us with that in minutes. So I think that all of these features that Way has to offer to us and the additional one are totally great, and you don't have to just stick around with one plan. And let's say that you don't use one feature or another one, but you're still paying for the monthly price. So you're just paying with what you need, which I think it's really awesome. So once again, as I just told you guys, it will depend on what you're actually looking for. And the last thing that I can be making a quick comparison between the 3 of them is the actual customer support. So Wave, they are offering a lot of support and tools that can be helping us to understand the actual platform. They do have the how support works, the system status, the accounting calculators, the invoicing generators, and the payroll calculators. So if you don't know anything about accounting, invoices, and payrolls, they do have self-generators that can be helping you to improve your work, and you don't have to, like, let's say, ask for questions or to go into specific support section of Wave, so you can ask for something like really easy. Now inside the support, they do have a chat bot, and that could be sending you, whether that could be from a help center, a live chat email with an agent, or visit only the help service center. Into the actual accounting, they do offer the support section. They have a blog that can be helping you to figure out what is the main subject that you're looking for. So we do have the different articles where we can check all the collections, all the questions that can be answered. And lastly, we do have, I'm going to scroll a little bit down, we do have the knowledge base, where we have actually more than just one article. So I think that it totally depends on what you're actually looking for. If you're just getting started, you don't want to spend a lot of money and you want to bring it up everything to the next level, I believe that Wave can be really fitable for you. If you want to afford a little bit something more fancy and you think that you're now ready to go into the next step, you can look out for Accounting. But if you think that you are now a little bit more of an expertise and you don't need too much attention here, and let's say that you want to have a free account, even a free account, but you don't want like enough help, I believe Zipbooks can do the actual job. But once again, it's certainly your own suggestion, your own criteria. By the end of the day, it will be for your own small business. With that being said, guys, we have reached into the very end of the video, but don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more amazing tools about this 3 great sections to a small business. Thank you so much for watching the video, and hopefully guys, I'll see you on the next video. I'll see you soon.